Hello, so I decided to do a 24-hour reading challenge. I am actually kind of in a reading slump. That's why I decided to do this. I'm going to try to be in the reading mood again. So the first book that I'm currently reading is this. This is Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I tried to find this at the imported bookstore, but I couldn't find the English version. This book was first published in 1934. Look at that. The first translated version was published in 1978. I'm on page 183. I finished this book. Here's the time count. And I give this a 3.5 out of 5. The thing with this story is that there are so many characters. Like, that's a lot. I couldn't remember all of it, to be honest. That's the thing, because there are so many characters in this book. It took a while for it to get into the point or like the center of the story, I feel like. And oh, it's gonna rain. On the third act, it became really interesting. I don't know if I should say that it's a plot twist or not, but I definitely didn't see it coming. So after reading this mystery thriller crime novel, I feel like I need to wash it down. I need a palate cleanser. I think I'm going to read this one book that I'm very excited about. Wait. Ta-da! This is the book. It's called Welcome to Hyunam-Dong Bookshop. Selamat datang di toko buku Hyunam-Dong. 어서오세요. Hyunam-Dong 서점입니다. This is my third Korean lit, if I'm not mistaken. I think this is kind of like a slice of life, comfy read, I hope. I would love to get the original one, but my Korean is not very advanced yet. I'm currently on page 68. It's already past midnight, so I'm going to stop for now and go to sleep. My cat is awake. I really hope it's gonna be a happy ending. It kind of reminds me of Summer Strike, which is one of my favorite K-drama ever. This is gonna be a 5-star for me if it has happy ending. Like, if the story goes well until the ending, this is gonna be a 5 stars for me. Hello, just a little update. I am currently on page 151. It's so good. And I started annotating, I guess. finished Welcome to Hyunam-Dong Bookshop, and it is a 5 out of 5. It's so good. I loved it so much. I've never read anything like this before. I started tabbing them, and that's how I know that I love this book so much. It's very character driven. Although it's character driven, I feel like you can still feel the atmosphere, the ambience, the vibes of the bookstore, and also the little area, which is Hyunam-Dong. It's so good, especially if you're like me, if you're in your mid-20s and you're kind of like always falls into that quarter life crisis zone. Reading this book kind of helped. There are so many paragraphs and sentences that I would love to read again. That's why I tabbed them. I'm gonna read it in bahasa Indonesia. Konon, agar harmoni terdengar indah dalam musik, harus ada disonansi di depannya. Itulah sebabnya harmoni dan disonansi harus hidup berdampingan dalam musik. Dan hidup itu seperti musik. Karena ada disonansi sebelum harmoni, kita dapat merasakan bahwa hidup itu indah. I love that. I love that quote so much, and I wish that I was fluent in Korean. I would definitely get the book in Korean, which is the original language, but because I'm not fluent yet, so I decided to go with my mother tongue, which is Bahasa Indonesia. They also have the English version. It also reminds me of a K-drama called Summer Strike. The vibes of like the environment, the ambience of the story reminds me of that. So I finished When in Rome by Sarah Adams. I liked it. It's pretty good, but I'm not gonna lie, I had a bit of a rocky start. This is a closed door romance, so it's pretty safe if you want to read this in public. One thing about me is that I don't really react a lot when I read books, except when I actually feel things. This is an actual rom-com because it made me giggle. Like, her writing is so good. The illustrations on the cover really helped imagining the characters, both the female and the male lead. So the trope for this book is small town romance, and then grumpy ex sunshine, and also kind of like celebrity ex ordinary people. So she is a pop star and he is a pie shop owner in a small town called Rome. And it has dual POVs. Reading this feels like watching early 2000s chick flick movies. I tried out a new makeup look today. I put on eyeliner. I don't know how I feel about it. I finished the last book of this challenge. This book has already got adapted into a TV series on Netflix. There are kind of a lot of things that were different in the TV show and the book, and there were few scenes, I guess, in the book that didn't make it into the TV show, and I agree. But there are also some scenes that were in the TV show that didn't exist in the book. So the big question is, do I like the book or the TV show version better? And my answer is the TV show. It has like a dual POV switch between like Dash and Lily, obviously. This is a wintry YA romance. Oh my god. It's really easy to read, especially because of the treasure hunt type of vibes. In total, for this reading 24-hour challenge, I finished reading 4 books. This was a fun time. I am so glad that I still have my long attention span. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!